Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are number of Gitas. You take anybody and add Gita to that, it becomes Gita. Bhagavad Gita, Ashtavakra Gita, Avadut Gita, Ram Gita, Lakshman Gita. See? So, there are many Gitas. For example, we all know Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is for a person who was deluded, confused, further confounded. And the joy of Bhagavad Gita is you can enjoy at somebody else's cost. Arjuna was confused, frustrated, and Bhagavan Krishna, Prahasan Iva Bharata, he was enjoying, Vegu Banaya. See. You know, it's always a fun to be with the fools, is it not? At least I have always experienced that. See? But to be among the wise and yet to be light, for that you are required to be Ashtavakra. See? So Ashtavakra Gita, both the student and the teacher, they are not average. They are extraordinary. Even to that extraordinary Janaka, sometimes the doubt crops in. See? Everything is going on very well. Aham Brahmasmi. I know consciousness. I am not intentional consciousness. I want something more. See? And till such time, there is want and I. We have not entered Ashtavakra Gita. And how this want and I comes in our life? By two ways. Number one, possessiveness, sangraha. Two, the relations, sambandhi. See, we have got sambandhis here. Okay. And samsara begins. And therefore, the first instruction that Ashtavakra ji gives to his student Janaka, Mukti michhasi chetata vishayan vishavatyaja. Hey Tata, oh my dear friend, Mukti michhasi. If you want liberation, then vishayan vishavatyaja. Renounce the objects like poison. How do we reject the poison? Suppose you have got some poison, do we say, "Nee, रहने दो कभी काम आएगा." We don't save the poison. But what for? No, I can give it to my mother-in-law. So when we throw the poison, we don't throw it, we don't give it to the Salvation Army. It is totally thrown. See? So, Vishayan Vishavatyaja. We reject the things, but we do not reject the value for the things. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha rasavarjam. See? Vishaya vinivartante. But how the objects are rejected? Rasavarjam. The taste, the liking, the value for the objects is still maintained in the mind. Such people start doing charity. What is the charity? Charity is not discarding the value for the world. See? Yesterday somebody was asking me, Swamiji, I want to do something to the world. Is it okay? I said, when you are asking me, that means it is not okay. If it was okay, will you ever ask me? You are confusing me. I said that is my principle. There are two ways, either convince or confuse. Confusion is easier. See? So, no, but what is wrong if I do good to the world? I said, if there is nothing wrong, why you have a doubt in your mind? See? See, we don't understand what we mean actually. No, you are not understanding. I said, yes, I am not understanding. Do good if you want to do good. Will it be all right? No, this is a way you can become frustrated in your life. All those who have started doing good to the world, they have destroyed themselves. Nisargadatta Maharaj used to say, those who tried to save this world, they were shaved off. And those who did not try to save this world, they did not get shaved off. They maintain their beard, which is directly proportionate to the wisdom. Longer the beard, more the wisdom. You know, one Western Swamini, this happened in England. I landed at Heathrow, and then she was supposed to take me to a place, 3 or 4 hours drive, in a church. My lecture was in the evening, 5 o'clock. And straight away from the airport, we started driving. So when we went halfway, more than that, I said, Mama, we are going wrong way probably. Swamiji, I am driving people in this country for last 35 years, okay? I said, that doesn't prevent you from making mistakes. You have become expert in making mistakes. No, it's all right. After going for another 20-25 minutes, Swamiji, I think you are right. Now what should I do? I said, be Indian. Start driving reverse gear. Till you come to your point and then turn. No, it's not allowed. I said, then go ahead. But then ahead, it will take 40 miles to take a U-turn. What is to be done? I said, drive 40 miles. No option. And we reached there 1 hour late. And those people in the church, they were waiting. And after the lecture was over, straight away from the car to the lecture was over, we had tea, coffee, and then I went to my hostess place and having dinner, and after the dinner I was seeing a movie, Himalaya, very beautiful movie. So this lady asked me, Swamiji, you came all the way from Bombay, 8-9 hours, and then again here we drove 1 hour late. Lecture was over and you are so relaxed and nothing disturbs you. How can I be like you? I said, sorry Mama, you cannot be like me. I said, why? No beard. Longer the beard, more the wisdom. Lesser the beard, lesser the wisdom. No beard.
At least I got mustache.
Then it is dangerous. Mustaches without the beard is a danger. Narayan. So, when we think of doing charity, we still have value for the worldly things. See? When I give, let us say, $100 to somebody. Suppose I give $100 to Amma. I am not giving to same somebody. So I give $100 to her. In that, what is my understanding? Maybe she can use it for something. Meaning, the value for the money is still maintained in my mind. Till such time, anything is valuable for us. We are either holding on to that as possessions or we are holding on to that as relations. And if you look within, you will come to know we are all miserable only because of these two things, possessions and relations. Very simple principle. One Tamilian in Bombay went to Japan through his company, and thereafter he came back and told his wife, look here, I have learned the new principles of management, but you don't listen to me. So I was called for dinner, and then telling her through me, Swamiji, I tell her, but she never listens to me. I say, what did you tell her? Anything which is not used by us for last 6 months, it is not required. Throw it away, empty your house. Why you are collecting so much of garbage? She doesn't listen. Wife said, Swamiji, please tell him, he will be the first person to be thrown out of the house. Unused, unusable. Vishayan vishavatyaja. Renounce the world. And what is renunciation of the world? See, Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter, towards the end, he tells, Sarva dharman parityajya. Means what? You don't have to give up anything. Only come to know that all the possessions and relations that you are carrying the burden on your head, these are illusions. Don't be miserable because of any possession and any relation. Very simple rule. See? We are all miserable because of possessions and relations. If these possessions are given up means what? Don't hold on to them. बाद में काम आएगा. Many people have this notion, One person, where he said to me, Swamiji, I have got all your books. I said, my God, then I must be careful when I talk to you because I don't remember where I have bluffed what. You have got the written account. He said, no, I have not read it. I said, then what for you collected the book? No, when I will be old, that time I will read. Forget about it. Those people who have collected books, CDs, MP3s, etc., they will read in the old age. They will never do it. See, friends. Vishayan vishavatyaja. Don't hold on to things and beings in this world. Then how do we live in this world? Play your role perfectly well. After that, select, shift, delete. Don't become serious. Like, you listen to me. Same way listen to the world. See? When you listen to me, it makes no difference, isn't it? Because you are basically asangoham, asangoham, asangoham punaha. So many Mahatmas have come and tried. They all failed. You try. See? Try. Therefore, friend, muktim ichchasi chettata vishayan vishavatyaja. Then, okay, give it up. But that is not a complete instruction. See? Like one social worker told one poor beggar, he was eating some rubbish, some leftover bread or like that. So this social worker went. You know who is social worker? Who have failed in their personal life and therefore they want to destroy the society, they become social workers. So she told, don't eat that, it has no nutritional value, throw it away. So he threw it away. Now what should I eat? I don't know. At least earlier he had something to eat. Now that is also gone. In the same manner here, our Ashtavakra Maharaj says, give up all the worldly possessions and relations. Okay, give it up. What should I do? It's your problem. See, friend. Then he says, Kshama, Arjava, Daya, Tosha, Satyam. 5 things. Piyushavad bhaja. See, cultivate them as if you are collecting nectar, ambrosia, amritam, piyush. So these are the 2 do's and don'ts in the spiritual life. This is the foundation of the whole spiritual life. It was not a problem for Janaka. Katham Bhishma Maham Sankhe Dronam Cha Madhusudana Ishubi Pratiyochyami Pujarha Varisudana. Arjuna's problem was, how can I kill my grandfather and my guru? If it is your grandfather, your guru, I don't mind. But it is mine. How can I kill? See? Those who have got high WQ, you know WQ? No, IQ? So you replace I with W, wit quotient. Those who are able to read in between the words, they will come to know in Bhagavad Gita there are 108 jokes. If you cannot see those jokes, then your wit quotient is minus. See? So, these are the two things. Vishayan Vishavatyaja, the don'ts of life and the do's of life, these are the 5 things. Kshamarjavadaya tosha, satyam piyushavadbhaja. Now, when we practice these 5 qualities, first is Kshama. Kshama is forgiveness. You know, when we forgive, exactly you know what happens? We unload our mind. We carry the load on our mind only when we hold on to something. I will not talk to that fellow throughout my life. And that fellow doesn't know. He will come. Swamiji, how are you? Ram Ram. See, forgiving is a technique by which you delete the contents of your mind without anything. Kshama. Then Arjava. Arjava, straightforwardness. What is straightforwardness? 2 things. Never try to prove anything to anybody. Number 2, never try to justify your life. But why did you do like that? See? Why? Because the sky is too high. You know, one very beautiful thing I heard the other day, one very sweet lady, I call her born sweet. You know, these parents, what they do, they will come and complain to us. Like, you know, many people come and complain us to about their children. Swamiji, my son is so useless, and then you tell them, no mama, he is one of the best one, he is really good. Children are children, you know. Now they are teenage, therefore they will make noise. Afterwards, when they become like you, they will be punctured, okay? Don't worry. Otherwise, your son is very good. This is what they want to hear from others. And that is how they say, my child is bad. Suppose they say, my child is so useless, I don't know what should I do. Really, he is very useless, kill him. See, friends, Arjava, be straightforward. Don't waste time in proving something, justifying something. Anjay Sai. Then Arjava Daya. Daya is the ability to understand the misunderstandings of others. See? That ability is there. Daya is not compassion. See? Compassion means passion come. Less passion. It is not compassion. Daya means the ability to understand the other people's standpoint. Then we will never go the wrong way. Then Daya, then Tosha. Tosha is Santosha. See, in Patanjali Yoga Darshan, there are do's and don'ts. Don'ts are Yama and do's are Niyama. And in that Niyama, the do's, first is Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara, Pranidhanani, Niyamaha. Shaucha, external cleanliness and inner purity. Santosha, contentment. He who has attained contentment, he attains unparalleled bliss. See? He says in the Vibhuti part, Santoshat anuttama sukhalamaha. He who has attained Santosha, contentment, anuttama, unparalleled sukhalamaha. See? Santosha And Satyam Piyushavat Bhaja. Satyam is the truth. The truth means what? How can I tell lies to the people? That is not the truth and truth. Satya is hold on to the reality. See? Like I am expert in bluffing. When people ask me, Swamiji, this happened in South Africa. I went to some ashram, this local people's ashram, the whites basically. Not a single black will come for this thing, satsang, So they all came from their work. After they came with the pant, shirt and everything, immediately put on the gown, and with a click of a mouse, they became all Swamis. Working place, they are not Swamis. The moment they come in the ashram, in the community, put on the gown. So when I went there, Swamiji give talk. Say, what is the topic? Don't know. And there was one nice picture of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, as this girl has put it. So I looked at it and I understood, topic is silence. So I sat for 1.5 hours. After 1.5 hours was over, they were all sitting together, probably must have gone to sleep. Everybody quiet. Then my time was over, I got up slowly without making noise, went to the kitchen, had my nice cup of tea prepared and went in the garden, and with the biscuits I was taking. Then one of them did the Shambhavi Mudra. You know Shambhavi Mudra? Opening the eyes half is called a Shambhavi Mudra. Now half also has got two meanings. Half means how many eyes you have got? 2. Half will be 1. So Shambhavi Mudra is. Then where Swami has gone? He was just sitting here. I think he has disappeared. Therefore, Satyam is that which can never be rejected, is Satyam. Don't get lost into whether you are this, or last time you said, you are a Gujarati, next time you say you are a Bengali. What are you? How does it matter? You call me anything. Shakespeare said, call a dog mad, how does it matter? What is there in the name? Therefore, Satyam is not in this worldly thing. Worldly things talk in such a manner that you protect yourself. First spiritual practice, protect yourself. Don't try to protect the world. For that Bhagavan will take avatar. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. And for what we are, uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadaya. In this manner, when you practice, the net result is your mind remains undisturbed. You are at peace with yourself. And when you are at peace with yourself, then you will see you are at peace with the whole world. This is the preparation for us to learn Ashtavakra Gita. Vakra means crooked. Ashta is 8. These 8 places crooked person tells us, make your mind straight. But we, the straight people, follow Ashtanga Yoga and make our body crooked. See? Normally, for the people, yoga means what? Twisting the body, not straightening the mind. So after having done this, then what the teacher says, it is easier for us to understand. So, in the first chapter, he told, what is your essential nature? Friends, study of scriptures give us a proper vision. Like when we go to the eye doctors, eye means E-Y-E. I am also an eye doctor, but my patient's spelling is different. It is not E-Y-E, but it is small .com, that eye. See? So what the eye doctors do? They do not create the world. They do not create the eyes. They do not create the vision. Then only defect in the structural eye is corrected by giving us the glasses so that the focal length can be properly adjusted. Nothing beyond that. What the scriptures do? They do not create God. They do not make you God. They do not do anything. Only they correct the structural defect in our understanding. And with the correction in the structural defect, we are able to adjust the focal length properly. And when we can adjust the focal length properly, what is seen. And when the focal length is not properly adjusted, that is seen which is not. See the difference? This is all spiritual practice. Ashtavakra talks about. See, friends. Therefore, the vision has to change. Now, after having given this knowledge to the student Janaka, then Janaka is now he is evaluating his own experience. See, why the wise people are silent and happy? What is the reason? They are silent because it is a folly to be wise among the fools. Therefore, they are silent. Number one. Why they are happy? They are happy because they have discovered that earlier they were fools. Therefore, they are happy. अरे यार भाई इतना बेवकूफ था. No बेवकूफ will say miserably, Oh, earlier I was very miserable. By God's grace, no, I am better, but no, I am still miserable. No, they are happy because they have discovered their folly. And this is what the vision change in the student Ashtavakra is indicated in the second chapter. Aho niranjana shanto bodhoham prakrutehe paraha etavantamaham kalam mohe naiva vidambitaha. See, what a wonder of all wonders that aham shantaha bodha. See, shanta is undisturbed experience. Bodha and jnanam, these are the two words used. Jnanam happens through the agency of sense organs and mind. See, like mama has put on red color sari. How do I know this? Through the eyes and through the mind. And in this knowledge, a triputi is born. I am the knower, that object is known, and it is the knowledge of the object. So, any knowledge which has this triputi is called as jnanam. And bodha is the experience which does not involve any means of knowledge. Like our presence. The teacher was taking the attendance in the class. Roll number 1, present. Number 2, present. And 3, I don't know. Nobody will say yes. Are you present? I don't know. Why? Because I have closed my eyes. Do we know our presence through the sense organs? Through the mind? That experience which does not involve any means of knowledge is called as bodha. So here the teacher says, Shanto bodhoham. See, I am the undisturbed experience. Any experience which is disturbed is only at the level of the mind. If we get disturbed in meditation, then we are struggling with the mind. And therefore, many people, when they do meditation, the first thing they do is switch off the light. See? So that everybody can peacefully sleep. No other reason. See? That experience, which is undisturbed experience. Shanto bodhoham. And Niranjanaha. There is no impurity of any kind. See, friends, now understand impurity. Impurity, technically speaking, is a sense of otherness is impurity. See? Like we are all sitting together for one particular purpose. What is the particular purpose? Time pass. We are sitting here. Now if somebody comes with a gun in the hand and tells hands up, what for? So immediately he will be an impure person because he is not of our kind. Be attentive. In the same manner, in the absolute, relativity is impurity. In the space, directions are impure. In the oceanic waters, names of the various oceans are impurity. On the ocean, waves are impurities. On the water, ocean the cause, waves the effect. This cause and effect is impurity. Aham niranjanaha, shantaha, bodhaha aham. Where there is no trace of otherness, where there is no disturbance on any kind, where the experience remains uncorrupted. Shanto bodhoham and prakrutehe paraha. See the basic difference between the Yoga Shastra and Vedanta Shastra. Vedanta Shastra helps us freedom from I. And yoga struggles to give freedom to I. Therefore, yogis are very angry personalities. When they become angry, they will curse you. So they are the cursors. Vedanta nobody will curse. Because there is no other. It is something like that. If my finger goes in somebody's eye, I don't do that. Oh God, you nearly killed me. There is otherness. When my finger goes in my own eye, cut off. No, we don't cut our finger. Why? Because there is no sense of otherness. Therefore, aho niranjana shanto bodhoham prakrutehe paraha. The yoga abhyas is exclusively controlling the prakriti and not going beyond the prakriti. Because when you start controlling and mastering the prakriti, all the divine siddhis will start manifesting in you. See, friends. And when the divine siddhis start manifesting, we cannot keep quiet. We have to show them to others. See? Like people construct big houses. Are they satisfied with that? No. Let us call everybody. What for? To see my house. And then, first of all, they have taken loan to construct a big house. Then they take another loan to entertain the people. And when they come, they expect people should say, oh, what a nice house. And if a person like me goes, this house is, you should have a little taller ceiling, Here you feel as if you have entered a cabin in a multi-deck ship, And the color scheme is not good, And these kind of curtains, they make noise. They should not be entertained. You go on pointing out the faults and then look at him. Why did I call you? Spending so much money. Anything we have to exhibit it. See, friends, one example I'll give you. I went to some Sindhi's house. And as you know, Sindhis have zero music in them. They can make noise, not music. So when I went to their house, the food was to be ready. I said, okay, take your own time, I will watch TV. He said, no, Swamiji, no TV. I said, okay, no TV. I took newspaper, no newspaper. I said, what is this? No, wait a minute. And an old man went inside and got the harmonium on the dining table. I said, look here, yaar, I am not, singer, don't bring, I don't sing. He said, no, I will sing. Hare Ram. Then he said, Swamiji, I have recently learned singing. Now imagine, recently learned singing, he has to exhibit it to the world. So, in that excitement, he stood there on the dining table and started pumping the air and no sound is coming. What happened? He started scolding wife. Now she doesn't know. She is giving tadka. What she will know? Kya ho gaya? I don't know. You do nonsense. Then I said, you have not pulled the keys. Oh, you know Swamiji very well. And excitement he pulled so much it came in his hand. Such a small thing, you have learned music, only Saregama Padanisa, you want to exhibit it to the world, and when you have got Prakriti at your disposal, can we keep shut? See, friends, therefore, Prakritehe Paraha. Don't get entangled in anything, achievements or failures. Both are equally binding. Like a steel chain or a golden chain. Both are binding. Steel chain has to be strong. Golden chain may be very thin, yet it binds us. Therefore, aho niranjana shanto bodhoham prakrute paraha etavantamaham kalam mohe naiva vidambitaha. Till this moment, aham mohena eva vidambitaha. I was taken for a ride by this delusion. So all those who are miserable, they are the fools of the highest order. Very simple rule. Never become miserable because of anybody in this world. See? Like the other day, one person told me, Swamiji, I like everything of yours, but sometimes when the topic is so deep and you just cut a joke, and that I don't like. I think it's your problem. It's not my problem. You suffer. See? Therefore, moha is this only. We get caught up. Don't get caught up in anything. If you get caught up, then, today's meditation was really solid meditation. I really enjoyed. Next day meditation. Swamiji, today's meditation was liquid, like, the basundi. Liquid. Earlier, it was like Rasagulla, solid. There is nothing like that. Don't get involved in these imaginations. So, etavantamaham kalam mohena eva vidambitaha. Every moment of my life had been under the influence of this delusion. And what is delusion? Be attentive. Delusion is, I want. These two things together are called as delusion. Swamiji, I have decided no, after listening to you, I want to get up in the morning. See? Many people have got this funny notion. So since I came on this line, I have changed. Very good. What is the change? The change is, now I get up early. So what? Even if you don't get up, how does it matter? Earlier, I used to eat every day non-vegetarian, but since I came on this line, now only alternate days. It is only alternate evolution, not perfect. See, this is moha. Till such time, I and want is there, we are far away from the reality. This is the moha. Moha is a struggle to bring the past in the present. That's moha. Delusion. Don't we all old people do? See? When we were children, things were not like that. Naturally, it will not be like that. What is great about it? I was in Calcutta and some Marwadi house. And when I sat there, one old man came and the standard dialogue of the old people. Maharajji, where from you have come? So when I looked at him, I did not feel even like cutting joke because, such a pathetic personality. Because when you cut a joke before a pathetic person, you become pathetic. He doesn't laugh, you become pathetic. So, I said I came from Vrindavan. Oh, Vrindavan. Vrindavan has changed so much, isn't it? Earlier day it was so nice. Now it has changed so much. I said, Babaji, please come. Where you coming? I took him near the sink where we wash the hands and the mirror. I said, look into the mirror. Yes. What do I do? I said, 40 years before it was the same. 40 years before, have we not changed? See, friends, these topics are nothing but delusion, moha. All the time struggling to bring the past in the present. And we don't understand the basic principle. Nobody is interested in our past. Everybody is concerned about their future. But we have nothing but the past. See, if you tell somebody to talk about themselves, they will start. In 1857, when Tatya Tope conducted the first mutiny, so 3 generations you have to listen now. And he will go on blah 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 blah, and then come to you, and then I met you, and then you asked me about me, and then I told about me. And then what? The moment we come in the present, we have nothing to talk. That is why wise people keep their mouth shut without a .com. There is one site, if you have not seen, visit mouthshut.com. So, if we stop bringing the past in the present, but didn't you tell about some experience that somebody in Calcutta, was it not past? Oh, very good question. You are very intelligent. Now listen. Any experience of the past, if we have learned from our experience, it is not a burden. It is a wisdom. Instead of learning from our experiences, we gather impressions on our mind. And those impressions are only in the form of likes or dislikes. The net result is our mind is loaded with likes and dislikes. And as the age grows, likes and dislikes become very strong. And then the old man wants everything should happen according to my choice. See? And this can never happen. Then the only option for the old man is to be miserable. There is no other option. See, life becomes very simple if we understand moha means the struggle to bring the past in the present. Number 1. Moha also means the struggle to take the present in the future. See, one lady somewhere asked me this question. Everything is perfect in their house. Good husband, good children, very good business, good health, no problem. Children have their children. Everything is perfect. Not a single problem you can find out. And she said, Swamiji, our house, everything is fine. But, किसी की नजर नहीं लगनी चाहिए. Somebody should not, spell bad vision on our house or family, and that is the only thing troubles me. Tomorrow also the same thing should continue, and it should not change. It should be always like this. And see God's game. Within a month or 2, some kind of very bad element was developed in her. And then she was to be taken to the hospital. So, when everything was happy, she was not enjoying, because imagining that if this doesn't continue, what will happen? God said, Tathastu, experience yourself. 2 things. Never bring your past in the present and never imagine the present should continue all the time in the future. This moha, vidambana is a tragedy. We are all leading this tragic existence. And therefore, now I have come to know that all the miseries are born out of utter foolishness. Therefore, the rule is, fools are always miserable. So whenever you become miserable, stand before the mirror, right there, this sentence, fools are always miserable. The moment you, but I am wise. How can I be miserable? See? Immediately get out of that. Yatha prakashayami eko dehamenam tatha jagat ato mama jagat sarvam athava na cha kinchana. Yatha prakashayami eko deham. As I am illuminating this one body, I know everything about this body. Tatha, in the same manner, jagat. As much I know this body, so much I know the world. What is the difference between knowing the body and knowing the world? No difference whatsoever. See? Naham deho nendriyani na prano na mano na dhi vikaritvad vinashitvad drishyatvad cha ghato yatha. I cannot be the body, the prana, the mind, the intellect, the ignorance, because all of them are object of knowledge, like a pot. So the pot is an object of knowledge, it is subject to modification and also destruction. Is it not equally applicable to these principles, the body, prana, etc.? Therefore, either accept yourself to be the pot or reject that you are not the body, etc. One of the two things. Therefore, here the teacher says, Ataha Jagat Sarvam Mama. Either the whole world is mine or nothing is mine. See what a beautiful it will be. See, the joy of non-possession is more than the joy of possessions. See, friends, I'll tell you, this happened in China with my friend. We were together. And in Holiday Inn we were staying. Last night we slept. Next morning we had to leave for India. So we finish our whatever we had to do. Okay, I immediately packed my bag and I said, hey, good night. I slept. In the same room. We were sharing the same room. My friend, he was doing whatever and then he did not sleep for the whole night. He said to Swami, I was watching you sleeping so comfortably, and what was going in my mind, he was telling about himself, that I am thinking when I go home, I'll tell my wife to make nice rava dosha. She makes good rava dosha. And then the vadai, and then the sambar, and then this thing, that thing. And I was thinking about it. And this I am taking for my daughters, this is for my mother, this is for my wife, and blah, 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 blah. Thus, I was thinking I am going back home. But when I was looking at you, I was just thinking, where are you going? You have nowhere to go. See, you go back home. I never go back anywhere. I go ahead. Charai veti, charai veti. There is going back. See, friends, when we will recognize this principle, that our life is charai veti, go ahead, continue. Don't hold on to anything or being. With this wisdom, when we live, then we come to know either something is ours or everything is, nothing is ours or everything is ours. See, one lady came with me to Jaipur, and next day, separate rooms. Next day we got up. Swamiji, did you sleep well? I said, what a question. This is the only thing I do. No, I couldn't sleep the whole night. I said, that's the only thing you do. But I don't know, how can you sleep in anybody's house and anybody's bed and anybody's pillow and anybody's quilt and all that? I don't get sleep like that. I said, then do whatever you like. Then we are taking food. In 2 days she was paralyzed. Swamiji, please excuse me, I will not come for taking food. I don't know. How do you like, food from outside? I said, I like only food from outside. Why? Don't you like home food? I said, no, I don't like home food. But then you are taking food in my house. I said, it is your house, it is not my house. For me, every food is outside. If you have your own house, then it is your home food. Otherwise, food prepared by Amma. It may be her home food for her husband, but not for me. It is outside. Either accept everything as yours or reject nothing is yours. We have got half standard. Something is ours, something is not ours. And from here, the samsara begins. See, friends. Great masters live in this experience. Everything is theirs. See? And therefore, anywhere they go, they are comfortable. Apna hi ghar hai. See? There was one Tamilian family, and they told me that, Mr. Swamiji, I have to get a car for you. I said, look here, I don't drive the car. No, I'll get driver also. I said, I don't need it. No, I have to give you. I said, all right, this is your prarabdha, what can I do? He bought a nice Zen, the transmission, a rare car in India, got for Swami, this is for you. I said, no, park in your parking. I don't have place to park. Yes, you don't have place to park. So you park it. Swamiji, whenever you need, you tell me. I said, all right. So, just to play fool with him, I told him at, one night, 10 o'clock. Appa, I used to call him Appa. Appa, I want a car. He himself doesn't drive. He has to depend on the driver. He said, but Swamiji, I said, it's your problem now. You have purchased a car for me, send it to me. But the driver is not there. I said, I am asking for the car, not the driver. See, anything you possess, you are having problems. After 2 years, keeping the car in the garage, he sold it out. Then he said, why didn't you take it? I said, look here, maintain the car, go to the garage, fill in the petrol, read the board, oh, it's been too expensive. Unnecessarily kachra. On the contrary, every time you sit in a new car, new chauffeur, no, don't have to fill in the petrol. See, friends, the joy of non-possessiveness is more than the burden of possessions in life. Those who are unable to unload, they can't even sleep properly. See? One husband and wife went to the doctor. The wife was telling the doctor, Doctor Saab, my husband talks so much at night that I can't sleep. Please do something. So the doctor said, okay. He took out from the drawer some medicine. He said, Amma, you take it. No, you are not understood. I am all right. My husband talks a lot at night. Therefore, he is the patient. Yes, I understood. You take this medicine. He said, why? When you will take this medicine, you will sleep during the day. Then he can talk. Then at night, he need not talk. Why he talks at night? Because whole day you talk, don't allow him to talk. So he takes the revenge. Hey, friends, relax and lead your life unclaimed, non-possessions, non-relational existence. See. Then only all the delusion will go. So, aho mama jagat sarvam athava nacha kinchana. Either accept the whole world as yours or nothing is yours. Result is the same. See? When I take all of you as mine, I will be at home with every one of you. But if I differentiate, no, you are not mine. You go to that Babaji, you are not. Immediately the differences will start coming. Then if I take this view, nobody is mine. Then time pass. Whether somebody listens or doesn't listen, how does it matter? See? Therefore, never be possessive of anything. You will be extremely happy. Sashariro maho vishvam parityajya mayadhuna kutaschit kaushaladeva paramatma vilokyate. Maya, by me, adhuna, at this moment, sashariram vishvam parityajya. What a wonder of wonders. Aho. I have discarded the whole world, including my body. That doesn't mean he has committed suicide, because he is speaking further. See, friends, parityajya means through discrimination and understanding coming to a conclusion that in reality nothing is ours. Start from your own body. What is ours? See, friends, this body with which we move in this world. You know, this word body in Hindi is, or Sanskrit is called as ghata or matka. Ghata ghata mein Bhagavan, har matke mein Bhagavan. You know, these two words are used for gents and ladies separately. For the gents, the word used is ghata, and for the ladies, it is used the matka, because the gents are ghatiya and the ladies are matakti. And this body with which we move in this world, you know, all the time showing our different angles and all that, you know. This body is neither created by us, nor the body listens to us, and yet I am the body. See, friends. Therefore, what is the meaning of parityajya? Parityajya means be attentive, living through the body and never living as the body. When we will live as the body, I am young, I am old, I am man, I am woman, I am beautiful, I am awful. See? If the body is old, I am old. If the body is fat, I am fat. So our whole life will be only body oriented. And when the life becomes body oriented, spirituality becomes body oriented. Therefore, what is spirituality? Do yoga for maintaining the health. All these people who do yoga for maintaining health, that poor Patanjali must be turning in his grave. Arre Baba, I did not mean this. See, yoga is not for health. Health is a byproduct. Something like, you know, we maintain the cow for milk. Cow dung comes free. Has anybody ever maintained a cow for cow dung? See, even if it's a Khadi Gramodyo Bhandar? No. See, friends, therefore, it is necessary for us to understand that Vishwam Maya Parityajya, the world is rejected by me. This is one standpoint. Through understanding only, the rejection is complete, not otherwise. Now the second thing. Parityajya Maya Vishwam Maya Adhuna. Be very attentive. This happened in Washington many years before. We were having a 2 days retreat like we have here Saturday, Sunday. I came from the west coast and reached in the morning at about 7, 8 o'clock, and 9, 10 o'clock the retreat started. And that is called as the red eyes flight. Whole night you can't sleep. It's very odd time, and American airlines are daridri. They don't give you anything to eat and all that, you know. In India, you simply get into the flight, they give you the whole dinner, eat. So, totally exhausted, and immediately the retreat started. So I finished my first lecture, then break. That time one lady said, Swamiji, I have got a problem. I say, I know, when you have come to me, it is a problem for me also. Now, with your problem, you came to me. Now, with my problem, where I will go? You tell me. Then she said, her problem. Swamiji, my husband left me. My 2 daughters, they have gone with their boyfriends. Now, I am alone. What should I do? I said, if you have come with a proposal to me, sorry. I am not available. No, not that way. Why did he do like that? I said, you ask him. No, please help me. I said, okay, tell me. When you got separated, both of you got separated, only he got separated, you are still attached. No, both of us got separated. Then, second thing, is he miserable? No, he is happy. Very good. You are happy? No, I am miserable. Very good. Now, understand. Event is the same. See, when you put a knife on an apple, two parts are formed. In the same manner, this knife of divorce has fallen on you and you have fallen apart. One part is happy, your husband is happy after divorce, you are miserable. What is the reason? You find out. I don't know, but I am very miserable. I said, let us think coolly. You know why he is miserable? He is happy because he has rejected you. And why you are miserable? Because you got rejected. Then what is to be done? Change the standpoint. What should I do? You start telling yourself, I have kicked him out of my house. Before the world kicks you out, you kick the world out. You can never be miserable in this world. See, friends, never live a third class life, Hang on to something or somebody and say, you go, no, I love you. You reject the God, he will run after you. See? We go on, hey Bhagwan, hey Krishna, Bhagwan runs, laga hai piche. Friends. Then you will understand what is the meaning of Ashtavakra Gita. See? We go on holding on to this world. Therefore, sa shariram aho vishwam parityajya mayadhuna. You reject the world rather than world rejecting you. See the joy. See? And we stand rejected, nobody likes me. What is wrong with me? No, there is nothing right with you. Nothing is wrong. Self-pity, living rejected life, is the highest insult that the divinity in us is shining. We ignore that. See, friends, recognize this basic principle. Then this Ashtavakra will go somewhere in deep. Therefore, kutaschit kaushaladeva paramatma vilokyate. I don't know what kind of kaushalya is the dexterity, the ability. I don't know. How come I was able to do it? Be attentive. How come I was able to do it means what? It was not done. It happened. Kutashit kaushalad. See? Where from I got this knack? Understand, spiritual life is not a mechanical drill. Sit straight, close your eyes and don't think. Don't eat chewing gum. Is this spirituality? It's not a military drill. Left turn, right turn, about turn. Do Shirsasana. No. See, it is something like, when we start learning swimming, swimming is a knack. We don't learn swimming by understanding. We don't learn swimming by mind. And therefore, once we learn swimming, we never forget. And yet the swimming is never learned by the mind. It is a knack. You just can't tell others. Everybody has to try that. In the same manner, it is just a knack. It happens. Kutaschit kaushaladeva paramatma vilokyate. Discovered one's infinite divine self. See, friends, living in this knowledge effortlessly, cheerfully, without the mathematics of gain and loss. In the infinite, gain and loss are equal. See? So, Janak Maharaj, he is as if talking his experiences, and in those experiences, he is revealing what is the meaning of abiding in the absolute, although functioning in the relative. Yesterday evening we talked on Dvaita and Advaita. We live in the Dvaita without the Advaita getting corrupted. That perfect balance is called as Ashtavakra Gita. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.